Deep down in the quiet spaces of our rational, logical thinking, we all know the truth, and that there is nothing that we can do to change what has already happened. So, why do we still subconsciously try to do that? Because the past is not only impossible to change, it is completely unrealistic to expect it to do so. It is an unchangeable, non-negotiable, and irrefutable fact. Yet countless well-meaning and good people fall prey to the crippling effects of regret, anger, pain, and unforgiveness. And we treat these emotions as if they are tools that we can use to fix the past. But in reality, they are the ghosts that only exist in the graveyards of yesterday. All corrosive emotional chemicals are triggered by a thought of something or someone that no longer exists in the reality of the here and now. And every one of those emotions has one thing in common. They all tie us to and keep us stuck in the past. You spend your life volleying the ball of regret back into the court of yesterday, hoping somehow to regain the wasted time, soothe the betrayal, fix bad choices and unfilled expectations, or to somehow mend the fragmented pieces of perfection that never really existed in the first place. But here's the brutal truth. There is no court to volley that ball back into. The past has no place to call home. So when you refuse to accept this, you attempt to rebuild that yesterday with the bricks of blame, anger, rage, hatred, and you expect these walls to keep you safe, but they only encase you in the prison of your own despair. But when you finally stop the volley and let go, you see the truth. And the frustration of that truth is that the ball has been in your court the whole time. You've been holding on to it with a death grip called control and unforgiveness. And this grip is a corrosive emotional and chemical force eating away at your core and slowly killing your potential from the inside out. Let's focus on blame for a moment. There are crippling, tormenting chains that sometimes get wrapped around you, but you lock it there with your own hand by transferring responsibility to those that you're blaming. In life, the adversities are the chains. These are the unavoidable, objective realities that show up uninvited. The bad choices of others, the inadvertent accidents, or the unwanted cards that we've been dealt. The chains are heavy, but they don't have to be permanent. Blame is the lock, and we cannot always control the chains that are thrown onto us, but we are in complete control of the lock itself. From here, we have two choices. To lock the chains to your soul by pushing blame onto anything or anyone to relinquish control, because this ensures that you stay tethered to the trauma by remaining the victim to your circumstance. And two, we can accept the reality of what happened and keep the responsibility to respond realistically and securely within the realm of our own inner self-control. And personal responsibility is the only key that fits the lock of blame. So when you replace the unrealistic, irrational reactions with intentional, realistic responses, the chains start to lose their grip. Because the more accountable and grounded you are to the reality of the here and now, the less baggage you carry from the past that does not have ears to hear your cries. And the freedom you seek stands just beyond the bars of unforgiveness. And as long as you choose those corrosive emotions, you remain a voluntary inmate in the prison of your own making. But the moment that you choose the healing logic of acceptance, forgiveness, love, understanding, and peace, the keys to that prison drop right in your lap. The past is a graveyard. So stop dragging around the headstones and start walking towards the sunrise. Subscribe if this has given you something to think about. Give us a like if we've earned it, and share this with somebody that you might think needs to hear this. And take care of yourself. You are the only one you've got.